Welcome to the Ray and Everything show where we talk about Ray and everything. Alright, I just want to talk about a couple of things today. I want to talk about why, in this presidential election this year, because we've gotten a little crazy. I think people have gotten really crazy, in regards to what politician we're voting for or who we're supporting. I'm seeing all kind of crazy things. I'm seeing, if you live in the United States in 2024, you're seeing rappers trying to get in on issues. You're seeing people just host all types of rooms and just say crazy things, say whatever. Like, the craziest things are being said. So let me just say a couple of things. One, I don't know everything. I don't consider myself to be wise, so I don't really know anything. But I know enough. I think I know enough to know this much. You have a race, but you have a race. You have this competition for president between on the Democratic side, Kamala Harris, and on the Republican side, Donald Trump. Okay. Now, people are asking, these years, I guess we've gotten a little smarter, so now we're saying, what policies do you support? Which one of her policies do you support? Or which one of his policies do you support? That's just the craziest question. Okay, they're going to have a policy platform, but the party itself already has a policy platform. They already have the things that they support and the things that they don't support. And how laws are made in this country is it's supposed to go through Congress. Congress submits a budget saying what they're going to pay for and what they're not going to pay for. And the president either goes with the budget or he vetoes the budget. Okay? Most of the time, budgets don't even get passed. Or when they do, they pass little things that are like that teeter around the edges, right? A corporate tax cut. It might be a tax cut for the middle class, passing a child tax credit, or, most of the time the money is going, the money's going to war, or not even war. Weapons contractors and other little small budgetary items, that they deem as important. With that being said, I'm voting, not even supporting. I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris because she's new, she's younger, she hasn't been president before. This will be the first time to have a woman president, let alone a black woman president. First time in the history of the United States. That's new. That's a change in things. That's a change in perspective. Men have had their perspective for many, many, many years. And that it wouldn't be a new thing. Donald Trump has already been president. We see what he's willing to do and what he's not willing to do. I'll never forget the time he tried to BS and tell us to drink bleach or put a UV light over our bodies when it was a pandemic, thinking he can BS his way through that. I'll never forget when people were rioting in the streets. People were being put in unmarked cars, in unmarked vehicles. Yeah, it was very, very dystopian. Very dystopian. I'll never forget him holding a Bible upside down and causing and having a chaotic scene. And just his level of speeches and It's like, oh, America's the worst. It's horrible. It's a horrible place to be. Somebody's going to come into your suburbs. Oh, I'm going to put all these people out. It's just divide, 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 divide. And the United States stands in the world. And we're at a crossroads in this world. To where, first of all, people don't like the country. I'm talking about people outside of the United States. And second of all, these countries are uniting to stem the tide of what the United States have been doing. Not that I agree with everything they've been doing. But one thing we can't do, what I don't think is wise, is to bring this guy in as president again. Now, it doesn't matter who's president. If there's war, no, because they're going to do what they want to do anyway. But does it matter? Does the optics matter? Yes, the optics do matter. And, if you have children, how much time do you have? Do you give them before you stave off a real catastrophe here? It's time to end the tantrum. It's time to end the tantrum. Donald Trump was a tantrum. That's what he does. He throws tantrums because he comes from money, and he is used to always having his way. And I think Kamala Harris has ironed her clothes before. I don't think Donald Trump's never touched an iron or never grocery shopped. I don't think he's ever been to a grocery store. And that's one of the main, that's normal things. Normal people go to the grocery store. Normal people iron their clothes. Normal people wash their own clothes. Donald Trump has never done that. And I can't expect him to relate to me. I just don't. I don't expect him to relate to me. He doesn't relate to me at all. And he lacks empathy. Now, no, he's not a full warmonger. And then that I will give him. He's not a full warmonger. You can tell it's like, he's not really looking to be dropping bombs. He'd rather make a deal. And I'll give him that. And we'll see what Kamala Harris is going to do in that regard. Is she going to have empathy? But, come on, man. We can't have the temper tantrum no more. You don't get, we watch this man get away with crime after crime. I'm not saying he's all wicked or whatever. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying is he's such a salesman. He's so used to selling you on things that he'll tell you anything. He'll say, yeah, this house is 3,000 square feet, and it'll really be 500 square feet. If you don't know the difference, then he'll let you go with it. He'll let you go with that. And, the charismatic salesman, that's good sometimes, but not for running the country. Because sometimes you got, a lot of this is not sales. A lot of this is seriousness. A lot of this is helping the sick, helping the poor. building back up a society, making sure the roads and bridges are fixed. It's not just about tell this person what to do, tell that person what to do, tell that person what to do. No. A lot of it is that, but we're going to, I don't know if the country is going to be, but if we're going to be side by side with these other countries in the multipolar world, the standing still should be somewhat of the same. And we can't have the temper tantrum running the country. Can't. We need somebody who's had to stay up, who's had to make decisions for themselves, who's had to make tough decisions. We need somebody who has had to, who knows what it is to work besides other people. You know, and we want that for someone who is not saying that they're just going to stay in office, or they think they deserve something that they don't deserve. Now, is she perfect? No one is perfect. Has she said some things in her past that was silly? We all have. We've said things in our past that was silly. But sometimes some of this stuff, this guy said, is just outright dangerous. So in my opinion, there's really no comparison to the two. There's really no comparison. There's really no comparing the two. It's either you want to go back to the past or you want to step into the future. That's it right there. Sum it up to that right there. It's either you want to go back to the past, which can't be recreated. That America is gone. That 1950s America is over. It's over. It's over. You can't recreate it. You can't go with nostalgia, man. And it's time for the tantrum to end. Rain everything.